Hey guys, welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic 2. We are on the Paragus mining station trying to find a way off. We've also found this strange old lady called Kreia, and we need to find out who she is as well. But for now we're going to continue having a look around the Paragus station and see what we can find. The Ebon Hawk is supposed to be docked here somewhere as well. Let's open this door and see what we can find. There's another door here as well. Let's just carry on through. Looks like a large area. There's a damaged droid over there, which I'm not too worried about. Let's just use the flurry. Should be enough to take it out. There we go. Is there anything else? Okay, looks like there are a few droids around here. Let's do another flurry and see if we can just take them out. We're going to clear this area first. And then kind of have a look at the computers and see what else we can find. Okay, what is this? What is this area here? Let's have a look at the map. It's not showing up as anything on the map. There's a door here with a force field barrier on it. I don't know if we can pick up anything from the droids. It doesn't look like it. We can't use these consoles over here. I like the maps on the wall here. Looks pretty cool. And there's this strange stone structure in the center. So the graphics, I think, have been upgraded a little bit from Knights of the Old Republic 1. Let's take out this this mining droid hiding around the corner here. And we're being attacked from behind as well. Let's go and take this one out. So this looks like a pretty large area. Nice spinning move there from Jasra. There is another door here, which is an emergency blast door we can't get through. There's another passageway leading up. There's a passageway leading down. Just making sure I'm not missing anything here. Do we have any idea what this section is? We've got the communications blister. Prison. Do we want to go to the communications section first, or do we want to go to prison? Now, it is possible that we could use this stealth here, actually. Can we try stealth? Oh, that's pretty cool. We can only walk, though. It's probably a bit late to use stealth because we've taken out all of the droids already, so let's not worry about stealth. But you can only walk slowly with stealth unless we're going to get attacked while we're using the computers. But let's give it a go. Okay, Paragus Communications Control Emergency Lockdown. Enter code to cancel lockdown. Unlike the other consoles, you've encountered this console has no access port you could use to slice the system. You'll need the encryption code to unlock it. Look for the control override switch. You have found the security officer's override switch. Do you wish to activate it? Do I? I don't know. Let's activate it. Aha. Phew. Security override activated. All droids on level deactivated. Holding cell door force field deactivated. Beautiful. Okay, so that's exactly what we wanted. We got to 150 experience points for that as well. Is there anything else around here? There is a container with some emergency supplies. Let's go and grab those. And let's grab the med pack. Looks like we've got a selection of some med packs here. And let's have a look outside at the billions and billions of stars out there. It's absolutely amazing. This droid still has power, but it is no longer receiving a signal from the droid central controller. I wonder if we could have spoken with the droids if we left them alive. Examine the unit's behavior core. Success. It looks as if some recent modifications have been made to this unit's vocabulator. These droids will no longer accept commands from any member of the mining facility except one. The ID designation matches the maintenance officer for this facility. Okay, we can check the last received commands. Let's do that. It looks as if their mining protocols have been set to mine any organics and any non-authorized droids in the facility. If this is the case, then the mining droids have likely wiped out everyone and everything in the facility. Okay, let's switch the mining protocol to defend organics. This droid has now been switched to defend any organic in the facility. If someone chooses to attack you, this droid will attempt to protect you. Let's scavenge for spare components. You have scavenged a few components from the mining droid. Okay, let's leave the droid alone. So that one is still alive, but it's not going to attack us or anyone else at the moment. Let's have a look at these emergency supplies here. We're going to grab the med pack. Beautiful. So we did leave one droid alive there that we could scavenge some parts from. I guess if we left them all alive, we could have done the same thing with all of them. Let's have a quick look here and look at the exits. Okay, so we've got the prison up the top. There is another path to the east as well. Is this... Oh, there's this path up. Let's go to the prison first of all and see if there is anyone alive in there. The emergency blast door. We're going to try and security it.
Emergency lockdown is in effect. Turbo lifts have been sealed to contain the explosion.
It sounds like there are still explosions going on as well in the background. I can try and use a tunneler on it, but I don't really want to waste it. For now, let's just go to the prison.
Beyond this door, someone yet lives. Be mindful. His thoughts are difficult to read.
I don't know if I want this Kreia person having telepathic communication with me. I don't trust that old lady. Let's go through here.
Nice outfit. What, you miners change regulation uniforms while I've been in here?
Keep those eyes up and tell me who you are. I can't explain why you're locked up. Keep those eyes up and tell me who you are.
Atten Rand. Excuse me if I don't shake hands. The field only causes mild electrical burns.
Care to explain why you're locked up?
Security claimed I violated some trumped-up regulation or another. Take it up with them if you want. But they stopped listening to me shortly before they stopped feeding me. Now that's criminal.
It doesn't sound like he knows everyone's dead. This facility's deserted. What happened?
You mean before or after that Jedi showed up? Either way, it's a real short story. You see, this Jedi shows up, and you know what that means. Where there's one Jedi, the Republic will soon be crawling up your ion engine in no time. But the story gets better. See, some of the miners get it into their ferrocrete skulls that since the Jedi's unconscious, they can collect the bounty the exchange has posted for live Jedi. Well, what passes for the law here didn't like that idea. So the two groups started fighting. Then there was some big explosion. I was sitting here for a long time. Then you showed up in your underwear and things got a lot better.
There's a bounty on captured Jedi. Why? And yeah, I haven't found any clothes yet either, so I'm going to have to hunt around.
Don't know much about it. Maybe the exchange wants one as a trophy, or somebody's got something against Jedi and is looking to collect. Not many Jedi left. Wouldn't surprise me if the bounty's pretty high.
Not many Jedi left. What happened to them?
The ones that weren't killed in the Jedi Civil War ended up switching off the lightsabers long ago. Word is there's not even a Jedi Council anymore, but who knows?
I'd heard rumors of war, but a war between Jedi? The stories I heard were of the Sith, not the Jedi.
Yeah, Revan, Malak, and the Jedi that went to join them in the Mandalorian Wars. They turned against the other Jedi and had a scrap that almost laid waste to the galaxy. Where have you been?
I've been in the middle of it, actually, but don't know what I'm doing here. Just tell me what happened next. What happened between Revan and Malak? Just tell me what happened next.
Well, I wasn't there, but like all Sith, Revan and Malak turned on each other. After they turned on the Jedi, of course.
Okay, the rumors I heard said Revan defeated Malak, then went to Korriban to unite the Sith against the Republic.
Well, that was the story, but whatever happened there must not have lasted. Oh, there was some big civil war on Korriban. Knocked that academy to the ground. Looks like Revan's Grand Crusade finally consumed her.
How long have you been in that cage? Revan was a man, not a woman. Actually, Jasra was Revan. I'm not surprised Revan lived for battle. She could not easily turn away from war or death.
Yeah, well, when she became a Sith Lord, she sure didn't stop. She killed her way across half the galaxy. Dark Jedi are bad enough. But when a woman falls to the dark side, you better space yourself before they catch you. No offense or anything.
None taken. I had some more questions for you.
Look, not like your half-naked interrogation isn't a personal fantasy of mine, but... Hey, wait a minute. You're that Jedi the miners were talking about. Where is everybody?
Don't you know what happened to them?
From my beautiful view in this security cage? Look, I heard some explosions, some emergency alarms, some toxic gas pouring out of the vents. Maybe none of them survived whatever happened. And if they're all gone... Look, hey, let me out and I can help you. I can. I've gotten out of trouble countless times.
Okay. Tell me your plan and we can go from there.
This facility isn't a military installation, which means we may have a chance. You shut down the cell security field and I can reroute the emergency system so we can get to the hangars. We grab a ship and then we fly out of here.
One thing first, the patients in the medical bay were killed with a lethal dose of sedatives. Know anything about that? The miners in the med bay were murdered. Know why? Okay, we've got a few options here. Why don't you tell me what to do and then we'll see. Okay. Alright, let's ask him a bit more about his the patients in the medical bay. I have a funny feeling he's not going to have any idea. I kind of trust this guy as well, a little bit more than I do Kreia, at least.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Okay, he has no idea. Never mind, just checking.
So you done interrogating me, or are we going to work together and try to get out of this mess?
Okay, I'll switch off the cage, but if you try and run, I'll cut you down without a second thought. Calm down, I'm going to keep looking around to see what I can find. I could look around first, but we've kind of had a look at everything so far. Okay, let's say we trust him. I kind of do trust him, so let's go with answer number 3 and see if we can work together.
Now to business. Let's get to the command console. Alright, here we are. Now this console is set on automatic hail. You may have heard it when you came in. The asteroid drift charts are constantly being updated, so it sends out a transmission to incoming vessels so they don't get crushed into space dust. The hail warns them to keep their distance until orbital drift charts are transmitted, and then provides docking instructions to incoming ships, usually freighters. Thing is, you can bounce that same transmission back to the comm here, and suddenly you've got access to the communication system from the inside. Pure Pazak. The console's ours. Now, all we need to do is reactivate the turbo lifts, cancel the emergency lockdown, and hey!
What's wrong?
This system's been severed from the main hub, after it was locked down from remote. You can't even reroute the system, it's been cut clean.
That wouldn't be standard procedure in an emergency lockdown. Did someone do it on purpose? Let's repair that.
No. Someone tried to lock down this whole level tight, and leave us here. Trapped.
Is there anything else we can do with this console?
I doubt it. All we have is communications back. For all the good trying to shout in a vacuum will do us.
Let's see if we can try and reach someone on the comm.
Be my guest. Not much else we can do. The comm's all yours.
Okay, so we got some light side points, I guess, for rescuing this guy. Sounds like a decent enough fellow. Let's have a look at the administration computer and see if we get access to anything else here. Access the comm system. Do we check the administration? We did. Let's return to the main functions and access the comm systems. Hangar Bay 25, dormitories. Let's try the dormitories first. There's no response. Okay, Hangar Bay 25. As you access Hangar Bay 25, there is a series of low-pitched whistles and beeps. Is it T3M4? It sounds as if there is a utility droid on the other end. Can you read me? Are you operational? It sounds like it. Okay. We're trapped up on the administration level. Can you unlock the turbo lifts? I think that's a yes. Is there some other way out of here besides the turbo lifts? What's he saying? I have no idea. Don't question my orders, just follow them. I'd rather risk it than be trapped up here. I have no idea what he's saying. He's a bit worried. He doesn't like our suggestion there. We're going to give it a go, though. Okay. A journal entry has been added. Let's have a quick look. Rescue Jasra Star. Galactic History bonus mission. We do have a few bonus missions here. You've been out of touch with galactic events since the Mandalorian Wars. You should try to discover what has happened in the galaxy since you're exiled. Perhaps Kreia will know more once you have escaped Paragus. Okay, so we need to talk with her. We need to find out about the Medical Bay murders. And keep talking to Kreia here as well. Rescue Jasra Star. You're trapped on the Paragus administration level and have activated T3 to unlock the emergency hatch to allow you to escape. T3 will need to find a console that ties into the Paragus command control and open the emergency hatch by remote. Does this mean T3 needs to go to the outside of the asteroid here? I hope not. Hope we can do it from here. We may be able to bash through that sealed door, but let's have a quick look in these lockers and see what we've got. I should have a look at and see what T3M4 has as well. Aha, chemicals, components, and a sonic grenade. Let's grab all of those items there. Let's have a quick look at T3M4. Looks like we've got the stuff that Jasra collected, which is a little bit strange, but that's okay. We might as well use it here. T3M4 has high intelligence and fairly high dexterity as well, and should be good at computer use and security. Repair is good, and everything else. Demolition is okay as well. Fantastic. Okay, so let's deck out the droid here. What have we got? We've got the mining laser equipped. I guess we could use dual mining lasers. It is balanced, so let's go and do that. Dual mining lasers. We've got the shock arm. Okay, for shock damage. Neural pacifier is a stun, 100% for 9 seconds. Sounds brilliant. Let's equip that. Let's cancel that. Let's put on the neural pacifier for stun as well. Let's put on some armor just to protect T3M4. I'm not sure who else is down here. We can also use the droid stabilization subroutine for demolitions +4. We might as well just use everything that we can, and that sounds good to me. Okay, let's have a quick look around. Looks like there is a mining droid here. Let's just collect everything that we can. Let's go and grab the repair kits. Where are we actually? We're in a storage room. Don't know. Oh, did something just opened there? It sounded like something just opened there. That's the footlocker we looked in. There's the sealed door here, which we may need to bash through. Low security door over there, and another footlocker here. So let's use security to open this as well. Strength, medpack, and components. Let's grab all of those items. Can we security our way out of here? There we go. We can indeed. Beautiful. Okay, so we've opened this door. Can we open all of these doors? Whoa! Are these droids going to attack? They are going to attack us. This is not good. Let's just do a regular attack and see what happens. Okay, beautiful. So it looks like T3M4 can deal with these droids fairly easily as well. Let's check out the remains here. Minor sonic detonator as well. There are a few options for us. Let's just open all of these doors and have a quick look through them. This door is sealed. It's been welded shut. We need to blast it open with explosives. Okay. Can we do that? I don't think we can do that at the moment. I can try and bash through it. We need to blast it open with explosives. Do I have any explosives? Let's have a quick look. I've got a mining laser. Got some grenades here as well, but I don't have any explosives that we can stick to the door. Okay, so I can head up the top here, or out the fuel depot, or we can head up to the top. Okay, well there's the Ebon Hawk. It looks like it is in good shape actually. It looks like it has been repaired. Let's have a quick look at the journal. T3 has found the Ebon Hawk in Hangar Bay 25. Now it's just a matter of finding a way to get Jasra Star down to the Hangar Bay. Okay, cool. So let's have a quick look at it. It looks like it's in good condition. There's the Hangar Bay door. Can we open this thing? Okay, we need to override it from some console, I guess. I guess this one's going to be... Oh, the fuel depot door. Alright, can we security the fuel depot door? Nope, we're going to need to use a console to open it. And let's quickly go up here. There's the hangar controls. Another little footlocker here as well. Let's open this one and see what we can find. A few more repair, well, one more repair kit, I think. Let's go and grab that. Let's go and open this footlocker as well, and then we'll use the computer and see what we can do from there. See if we can open the hangar doors. Then we'll go and find Jasra Star. Paragus hangar control system diagnostic system damaged. Repair. Several parts have been removed from this console, and a laser drill has been used on a number of subsystems. Well, that's not good. Despite the sabotage, however, the console's basic functionality was intended to be restored quickly by replacing the missing parts. Okay, let's get this functioning. You'll need some basic parts. Okay, we need some basic parts to repair the hangar control. So let's head out through here and see if we can find those parts. Now we can't get through that door, so there's no parts on these droids. We're gonna have to head down here. There is a little mining droid here which hasn't spotted us yet, but we're dealing fairly well with these droids. Let's just have a quick look at our health, actually. How tough is this guy? Where is our constitution? 30 of 30. Okay. Looks like we've got good range. Oh, there's another one coming as well. We've taken a little bit of damage here. We took a little bit of damage, but these mining droids aren't that tough, which is good for me. Good for this little T3M4 droid, who's coping admirably with his little task here. Cylinder there. I don't see any other droids around the place, so let's open this cylinder and see what we can find. Amplifying chamber Mark II. Let's go and grab that. Have a look at our equipment here. Where's the amplifying chamber? It doesn't look like we are able to use it at the moment, so maybe we need to level up before we can use the Mark II amplifying chamber, or maybe it's something to do with upgrading weapons. I'm not really sure. Okay, so large open area here. There is absolutely nobody alive down here except for Kreia and the prisoner. Do we want to go to the fuel depot? I guess we have to. Let's go. We've got some components. We need some parts so that we can use the hangar computer. I wish I could look over that wall there and see what's on the other side. Let's go through. I don't like this at all. There's a big tunnel. Okay, mining droids. 2 more mining droids. I think we can deal with those. Let's take them out. And there's a corpse here as well, with a droid ion striker, deadly sonic mines, a data pad, Paragus depot survey. So let's grab all of those items. Let's have a look at the data pad. Purged the fuel lines and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. I checked the work logs and only droids have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Okay, so did we grab those detonators? We may be able to use those to get through some of the doors. Let's have a look at the remains here. There's a few broken droids, ion blast Mark I components and parts. That's what we needed. This wrecked droid contains a special droid-based item that, when equipped, allows droids to perform special attacks against opponents. This destroyed droid contains an ion blaster, which is extremely effective against droid opponents and energy shields. It only has a limited number of charges, after which it is destroyed. Okay, so we've got an ion blaster. Let's have a look at this droid over here. Droid motion tracker. Let's go and grab that as well. Let's have a quick look and see if we can equip some of these items here. Okay, so we've got the neural pacifier. We've got the droid shock arm. I guess we can remove the shock arm and use the ion blast. Does 15 points of damage and stuns for 12 seconds, which is really good against droids. I don't think I really need it against these droids though. The Ion Striker does ion damage 20 points. Let's grab the Ion Striker, and I'll use that just in case I start to get a little bit worried about these droids. But I think T3 is doing pretty well at the moment, so it looks like we've cleared out this area. We're going to head back to the hangar and see if we can get the console working and find out what else we need to do here. That is all the time we have for in this episode. T3M4 is on his own at the moment, and hopefully we're going to reunite him with his master Jasra Star. And we'll continue in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. See you all again soon for Knights of the Old Republic.